Yo. What is going on? I don't know who's in here, but we will see. We will see. We'll give it a few minutes here to allow some people to get in. We have Carlos, Tracy, we have Kay. We got quite a few people in here. Brenda, Ginger, Brad, Tyrone. Oh, we're getting people in the room. What is going on, everybody? Just so everybody knows, there is a 15-second delay. So you won't hear me for at least 15 seconds. So I do apologize about that. But just want to let you guys all know. We're going to wait a few minutes, kind of allow people to join the room, get themselves in. If you guys can hear me, drop something in the chat for me. Let me know that you're here. Let me know that you exist. Let me know that you're alive, awake, and well. Alive, awake, and well. Let's make sure we have everybody here, everybody alive. I forget. What's up, Brad? I forget I gotta wait about 15 seconds before people start chiming in. We got 25 people in here out of the 266 that are registered, so hopefully we get some more people in here. What's going on, TJ? Aaron, how you doing? How you doing? Appreciate you guys for hanging out. Appreciate you guys for being here tonight. Appreciate you guys for jumping in. Appreciate you guys for jumping in. Marcy, how are you? Mary Beth, hello. Austin, what's up, dude? What's up? We got 24 people out of the 266. Already chatting. All right, cool. We're giving it a couple more minutes, but you guys, we're going to jump into this in just a second. You guys excited? You guys excited to learn? What's going on, John, Aaron, Raphael, Tanisa, Rebecca? What is up, everybody? Excuse my big head on this camera. For some reason, it like zooms in on my face, which is crazy. Ready to learn? Let's go. Can everybody see me okay? Hopefully everyone can see me okay. We got 27. I think once we get to about 30 people, actually, we're going to give it to about 9:05. We'll get about 5 minutes. This won't take me very long. Once I get rolling, we'll kind of breeze through some of this stuff. Just so that way you guys know and are aware. I'm gonna save answering questions for everybody until the very end, just due to the 15-second delay. If I start answering questions in the middle, it will become a little bit jammed, and I may, you may have a question, and I might be really far ahead of where you're at by the time I see it or by the time you hear me say something. So we'll save those for the end. I'll give a little bit of time at the very end for you guys to ask any questions you may have. But yeah, and cool. Yeah. And by the way, guys, I will have two people in the chat. One of them's name is Jasper, and the other one's name is STA. It meant to say Stan, but for some reason it didn't come all the way through. So they're going to be the ones that if you guys have any questions, you can ask them directly. They are here as moderators to help out and make sure everything goes okay. But again, we're going to give it a couple more minutes to let everybody join in. And yes, if you guys don't see me or hear me, refresh your page. I should come up from there. But again, I appreciate everybody for being here. Thank you, guys. Ready to earn the monies? Let's go. Carlos, what's up, man? What is up, man? If everybody is having a good night, do me a favor. Drop a 1 down there in that chat. I want to make sure you guys are all on your toes. I want to make sure everyone's listening. Everyone's here. You're welcome, Austin. You're welcome. 1, 1, 1, 1, 1. Boom. There we go. Man, that delay is something fierce, isn't it? That's crazy. All right, cool. You guys are up. You guys are live. You guys are living. Everyone's awake. Cool. All right, we got about another minute before I jump into this. And by the way, guys, once we jump in, I'm going to get to business. I'm not going to waste any time. I'm going to get through this because I want you guys to get as much value out of this as you possibly can. And at the very end, I got a couple of surprises for you. So we'll dive into that. So cool. We got about 30 people in here, and we have about 30 seconds left, and I'm going to go ahead and start it from there, and we'll be good to go. Hola, Brenda. How are you? How are you? Cool. All right, guys, we're ready. So let's go ahead and get this up. Let's go ahead and get this up. Hopefully you guys can see this. I have the presentation down here on the screen. Hopefully you guys can see all that. Do me a favor, drop me one in the chat if everything is performing well. I want to make sure we're good there. I've got chat pulled up just so I can see that. And let's make sure I've got everything else up and rolling. I want to make sure everything else is up and rolling. Cool. 1-1. Awesome. Let's go. Okay. So this is a webinar, a free masterclass per se, on how you can get started with TikTok Shop and start earning some crazy money. And we want to let you guys know that really anybody can earn an extra $100 to $1,000 every day with the TikTok Shop. Now, I know every day sounds kind of crazy, but hear me out. Hear me out. Crazy. So I just want you guys to know that after watching this, you are going to know the ins and outs of the TikTok Shop. You're going to know exactly how to join the affiliate program and what qualification you need in order to join that program, and how you're going to start with your own TikTok Shop journey. And by the end of all this, I'm going to have a surprise for you. So make sure that you stick with me until the very end of this webinar. You are not going to want to miss this. I promise you that. And I just want to give you guys a warning. This could possibly change your life for the better forever. And the reason I say that is because it changed mine drastically. If you guys don't know who I am, and if this is the kind of one of your first time seeing me on here, again, my name is Bryce, guys. I am a TikTok Shop affiliate, and I've been doing this for a couple of months, and I recently quit my job back in March. It was actually we're coming up on 3 months now that I've been quote unquote jobless. And it was the best decision I ever made in my entire life. I have the time and freedom to spend with my family. I pretty much do what I want when I want. And it's just really fun. But this really can change your life. And the reason I'm here telling you this today is because I started my journey with TikTok Shop not knowing anything. And over the last couple of months, I've managed to make over $120,000 in profit on the TikTok Shop. I've done just under $600,000 in total gross, which is crazy amounts of money. And I pocketed about $120,000 of that money. So this can really change your life. And if you guys stick with me and hear it out and see where we're at, you're going to understand what this opportunity means for you. Now, I do want to give you guys a quick disclaimer, okay? Not everybody is going to make $100,000 in their first month doing this. My results are not typical by any means necessary. Now, are they done by design? Sure. I've been in sales for a very long time, so I understand how people work, and I understand what makes people buy. However, I wasn't great at content creation. That wasn't one of my strong suits. I got better at it as time went on, but just so you know, not everyone's going to jump into this and make $100,000 in a month. You might just make enough money to cover your bills at first, which at the end of the day is just fine, because if you're working a normal job, what could a few extra $100 do per month for you? I mean, think about it. If you make an extra $30 a day, that boils down to about $900 a month. What could that extra $900 a month do for you? Could that pay off a couple of car notes per month? Could that pay your rent? Could that pay for your groceries? Could you put that in savings if it's just extra money? It could do a lot for you. And imagine $900 every single month over the course of a year. That's around $12,000. Imagine what $12,000 in an interest-bearing savings account could do for you. It's crazy. TikTok Shop is changing lives left and right. Pretty much look at this as like a side hustle, a hobby, or something that you pick up just to kind of test out. But at the end of the day, gamify it, because it can make you some real money. And the craziest thing about TikTok is no matter how many videos you post, only 20% of those videos are going to generate you 80% of your income. I posted over, I think it was 80 some odd videos that generated me that $97,000 that you see on the screen right here. 80 something videos, but only 20% of those videos actually generated me that money. A good portion of those videos did absolutely squat for me, but it's the name of the game. Consistency is key. So what is TikTok Shop exactly? Well, it's a couple of things. You guys all know what Amazon is. I'm sure everyone does. Most people shop there every single day. TikTok wants to be just like Amazon, but they want to be better than Amazon in terms of reach, in terms of direct and impulse buying, and just in terms of everything else. Because with TikTok, the affiliate marketing side of it is so big, just like it is on Amazon. But The difference between that is that on TikTok, you're scrolling through and you never have to leave the platform to buy a product. That's why it's so powerful. And when it comes to direct and impulse buying, whenever someone's scrolling through their feed and they see a video that they find interesting that has a product link attached to it, it's a lot easier for them just to buy it right there on the app instead of getting off of the app, going to Amazon, buying it, and then coming back to scrolling. A lot of the times they'll just scroll past that video. Oh, that's cool. Never see it ever again. But the best thing about TikTok Shop is that there's a link inside the video. They can buy it right there, right then and there. So it's pretty cool. Whoops. It is pretty cool. But what makes it so powerful? Like I said, TikTok has really large organic reach, and TikTok has the smartest algorithm in the entire world. It knows you better than you know yourself. I guarantee if you created a brand new TikTok account today and just started scrolling, within like 2 hours, it's going to put the videos that you enjoy directly in front of you without you ever having to do anything else, because all it's going to do is monitor what you watch. It's going to take into consideration your watch time, your likes, how fast you scroll off a video, and so on and so forth. And it's going to find the content that you enjoy, getting you to spend the most time on the app, which is why it makes it so powerful. On top of that, you get explosive exposure. There's no other app on this planet right now that gets the organic reach that TikTok does. Not Instagram, not Facebook, not Snapchat, not Twitter, none of them. TikTok is the only app that you can organically reach 20 million views on one video just by pure engagement and interest alone, because the algorithm favors watch time, it favors engagement, it favors likes, shares, saves, comments, all of it. And when a video tends to do well in all of those categories, TikTok just pushes it. The algorithm keeps spitting it out in front of people that enjoy watching those videos. So you have the biggest organic reach, which brings me to another point. Platforms like Instagram, YouTube, Twitter, Facebook, if you're not a large creator, you're just simply not going to get reach. You can post all you want on Instagram all day long, all you want on YouTube all day long. But if you don't fall in favor of the algorithm, or you don't already have a large following, you're just not going to get the reach that you can on TikTok, which allows small creators to compete with larger creators in a really big way, which is massive for this opportunity here, because anybody with a very small following can go viral. It's crazy. It's absolutely crazy. And you can connect with your audience so much better by doing this. I mean, the explosive reach that TikTok gives you is unlike anything else. I cannot even begin to describe how crazy it is, because I've seen it happen firsthand on a lot of my own videos. And one of the biggest reasons why this is the best business to start in 2024 is because it involves $0 in startup capital. There's no other business out there that involves $0 in startup capital. I invested $11 and made $120,000 back. There's nothing on this earth that gives that kind of return. We're living in a golden age and a digital gold rush, if you will. It's absolutely insane. Absolutely insane. Now, I'm going to go over a couple of secrets with you, 3 of them to be exact. One, how literally anybody can get started with TikTok Shop as an affiliate. How you can ethically steal $100,000 video scripts and turn them into your own to generate a viral video. And how 10 to 20 minutes a day can actually earn you a few hundred to a few extra $1,000s per month or even per day. Crazy. Crazy. So let's dive in. How anybody can do this. Okay. I go live on TikTok quite often. And if you guys came from one of my TikTok lives, you know that I'm over there giving you free sauce all the time. This is Jake. Jake used to attend my lives when I first started doing this. He started TikTok Shop back in December and posted for 50 days straight, over 90 videos. Didn't make a single dollar. Not a single dollar. Started coming into my lives, and after we critiqued some of his hooks, found where he was lacking in terms of video and content creation, and we just changed a few things. He went on to do what you see in front of you right now. $115,000 in commissions. After he showed up to my live, a week later, he hit his very first viral video. 5.8 million views, if I'm not mistaken, is how much that one video did in particular. And since then, Jake has made several different accounts, grown several different accounts, and got several different accounts to go viral. It is a plug-and-play system. No, it's not even a plug-and-play system. There's a blueprint to this. And if you just follow that path, the success will follow you. And that's just one of the multiple people that we've been able to help achieve this kind of success. Again, these results are not typical, but they're not impossible. which means they can be achievable, but you have to be willing to put in the work. Then we have case study number 2. This is Bryce. Bryce used to send me a bunch of messages back and forth asking me how to create better content, because she didn't really know exactly, how to do this, because she's never made content before in her life, never filmed or posted on social media like this before in her life. And I completely forgot to put the screenshots in here of her results, but she ended up blowing up on 2 videos where she ethically stole, which I'll go over in just a second, a script to make a video work. But the difference is she didn't take it and do it word for word. She made it into her own, and she spoke from her own experiences with a particular product. And that particular product just so happened to generate her $52,000 in a single week. Crazy. Absolutely crazy. And because she took what I said to her and absorbed it like a sponge and went on and figured out exactly how she could replicate other people's viral success, she did it for herself. She did it for herself, which is absolutely insane. And here comes case study number 3. Here's another one. This is Kaylee. She used to come into my lives all the time. Kaylee was having some issues and just did not know where she wanted to go with this. And as you can see from the screenshot down here, she said, yep, I probably just wouldn't have done it if I didn't see your lives. When I tell you that this is changing people's lives and some regular dude just like me is doing this and giving people hope that they can do it too, it works. Kaylee is living proof of that. Now, $10,000, $9,000 is what she made from April 8th to May 9th. Bear in mind, she's a personal trainer and a dietitian for her regular day job. She didn't really need to quit. She didn't want to quit. She loves what she does, but she wanted another source of income so she could fund vacations and put stuff in savings and just have another way of earning income aside from her current job. So she did. And she made $9,000 on the side, making videos part-time while still doing her day job as a dietitian and a personal trainer. It's amazing what this can do. I don't think she put in more than maybe 20 hours for the entire month and was able to generate an extra $9,000 that month. It's crazy what this can do. It's absolutely crazy what this can do. And one of the crazy things is, if you're a woman in this space, you have an advantage. I want you to take a look at something here. And this is no hate to the guys, because I was one of the top affiliates in the month of March. I was number 2 almost all month long as a male creator. But female creators, women in this space, have a really big advantage because your customer base is typically a female customer base. And if you promote products that are used daily, makeup, swimsuits, beauty products, things like that, they tend to sell really, really well, especially when you speak from experience. This is the top TikTok shop affiliates. I want you to look at how many of these affiliates are women. I think out of the 9 that are on here, it's 8. There's only one male creator here, and he's number 9 on the list. So just know that if you're a woman, you already have an upper hand in this industry, and you will see it firsthand when you start jumping in and really diving deep into all of this. But it's insane. Right here, Influence Queens. Her name is Allie. In the month of, I believe this was April, she made $1.1 million in total sales. She probably profited around $400,000 to $500,000 to her pocket. And she's been the number 1 affiliate on TikTok since the TikTok Shop affiliate program launched last year. Then you have Bestie. She made $547,000 in total sales, which again probably equates to around $150,000 to around $200,000 in total commission. You have Heather. She made $534K. You have Wild Tries. She made $501,000. You have Kelly, $477,000, and the list goes on. These are insane numbers, and these numbers are all being done in the matter of 30 days. These numbers are all being done in the matter of 30 days. So it's possible. Again, these results aren't typical, but they're not impossible. They are not impossible. But Bryce, I've got to be creative to create viral TikToks. Yes and no, but at the end of the day, no, because you can ethically steal content. And that brings me to secret number 2. How to ethically steal content. Well, steal like an artist. You remember earlier when I was talking about Bryce and how she was able to find success in ethically stealing somebody else's content, script, however you want to put it, but not word for word, but making it her own. Here it is right here. She went off and found this guy here. This guy is amazing. And just for reference, this is one of the top male creators, I think, in the entire space. He has done over $400,000 in personal commissions since like the month of February, which is absolutely mind-boggling. And you guys, you're hearing all these crazy numbers. I know these numbers may not sound, real, whatever the case is. These are real factual numbers done by regular people. His day job's an engineer. He was an engineer, so he's smart, but he just quit that job to pursue content creation on TikTok. Crazy. But then you have Breely. She saw this video. She went and did her own research on some of the products that she has. She found the top videos in her on the products that she wanted to promote, and one of them was his. So what she did was went in, saw exactly how he made that, turned around and made her own based off of her own experiences, but by using the blueprint of that same video structure. So she remade it in her own style, and it worked. And the crazy thing is it worked better than his. If you notice, his had 127,000 likes. Hers has 142. I think the difference in views was a couple of 100,000 views different. But she went on to make $52,000 in a week off of that video alone. Life-changing amounts of money. Life-changing amounts of money. It's insane. It's insane. But stealing like an artist is one of the best things you can do. And one of the best ways to research this kind of stuff is by going through TikTok and organically searching for it. That's how I do it. Whenever I do product research or I want to find a video that's doing well because I'm kind of having a slump in creation mode or whatever the case may be, I go look for other viral product videos that are doing well, and I find a hook. I find some controversy. I find some relatability. I find a video that I enjoy, and I turn it into my own, and it works. Or you can join a community like the Social Army community. It's the community that we have, where we post hot products. We post all the products that did well for the week before, so that way you can go in and take a look at them. We also include links of videos, popular videos, and stuff like that. Or you can go to third-party tools such as CaloData or FastMoss. I'm sure if you guys have been in the TikTok affiliate space, you may have heard the word CaloData before. It's just a third-party website where you can look up trending products, trending creators, trending videos. It is a paid service. I don't necessarily recommend paid services because a lot of this stuff you can find organically, which is what I do. But if you want to fast track your way or really just want like the top affiliates and the top videos for the month or for the week, you can use CaloData or FastMoss. Definitely worth looking into. So now we're on to secret number 3. How only 10 minutes a day can literally make you hundreds of dollars, if not thousands of dollars every month or every day. Or every day. And you probably don't believe me, but hey, I'm living proof. Video creation process. This does not need to be complicated. You don't need a fancy camera. You don't need a fancy microphone like this here. You don't need fancy headphones. You don't need none of that. If you got a phone, preferably an iPhone because they have the best cameras. Probably going to get some hate from the Samsung users out there, excuse me. But they have the best cameras and they got the best mics. Factory quality. That's the best way to do it. You script out the video you want to make. You film the video. You don't need to do anything crazy. You grab the product that you want to promote. You point at it. You film. You shoot. You edit the video, preferably inside the TikTok app, so that way you don't overcomplicate things. You don't need a third-party app, but you can use a third-party app. And then you post it. It's as simple as that. My most viral video, which did 19 million views, almost 20 million views, took me less than 5 minutes to make. And I made it inside my office at work when I was still working my job. I posted that video on the 6th of March. That video decided to go viral on the 8th of March. And the rest was history. But that video took me 5 minutes to make. That's it. 5-minute video made me over $80,000 in commission. Made me over $80,000 in commission. Absolutely insane. So how do you start on TikTok Shop? Well, it's quite simple, to be honest with you. There's a couple of requirements. You do have to meet some thresholds, okay? One, you need a phone, obviously. You can't do this on a computer. TikTok Shop is not desktop friendly, or I don't think it's iPad friendly either. It has to be done on a mobile phone. And you have to be in an eligible country, the United States, UK, or the 6 Asian countries down below. Those are the only places that it is available in currently. But as that opens up and gets a little bit more broad, we'll be letting everybody know about that as well. You need to make sure that you have the products, preferably free samples, things like this or things like this here. I've got literally products floating around everywhere. I've got a whole shelf full of them back there. But you need to make sure you have your products, whether it's a free sample or something that you already have at your house, that's on the TikTok shop, but preferably free, so you don't have to spend any money. Again, the goal is to do this without having any capital investment. And then you need to be eligible for the TikTok shop. I'm going to dive a little bit more into that here in a second. Eligibility-wise is you have to be at least 18 years of age or older. You can't be under the age of 18. You have to have the minimum follower count. Now, this is something that I'm sure a lot of you guys are going to have questions about at the very end. I'm going to touch base on it now. Maybe I can answer some of those questions. TikTok reverted back from 5,000 down to 1,000 followers. They brought the threshold down to 1,000 followers, but they added an extra requirement, which was actively posting. No one knew what that meant. Still, nobody knows what that means. TikTok has not directly come out and said what actively posting content means. We're testing it, trying to figure out what it is. Now, just as of yesterday, they raised the requirement back from 1,000 back up to 5,000 followers. So that does make it a little bit more difficult, and it has raised the threshold. But I'll jump into, on the next slide, I'll be diving a little bit more into how you can get past that. But they've raised it back up to 5,000 followers. Not everybody is seeing that threshold yet. For some people, it's still at 1,000, which is nice. But you're still tackling the actively posting content, which we're all still trying to figure out what the heck that means. So I don't know if you're going to have a threshold of 1,000 followers or if you're going to have a threshold of 5,000 followers, but just be aware that that is one of the minimum follower requirements currently. And then you need to comply with the TikTok shop guidelines. So if you've ever had any violations or strikes against your accounts or anything of that nature, you need to make sure that you don't violate the guidelines, because that will take you out of being in the program. I had an account that got revoked because of community guidelines, and I now can no longer join the program because of that reason. So just watch out for that. Make sure you don't do anything crazy. Don't post anything too, politically incorrect, because, TikTok doesn't seem to like some of those things. But anyway, now let's move on to the extra things. If you want to invest money to fast track your success with this, you can. But remember, you don't have to invest anything to fast track to have success in this. I invested $11. And that was for a community because I wanted to learn from the best of the best, which is what I did. And then I loaded from there. Now, you can buy an organically grown account, either a 1,000 follower account or a 5,000 follower account. What I do recommend, if you do want to buy an account, buy one that's got 5,000 followers, because everyone is going to be moving up to that threshold here very soon. You can buy products from Walmart. You can buy them from Amazon. You can go to Walgreens. You can do whatever you want. If you don't want to wait for the products to get to your house in terms of free samples, or if you don't have anything at your house that's already on the TikTok shop, which you most likely do. And you can have a nice, phone. You can have a wireless mic similar to this one here, where you have your own little mic set up if you want to. But again, you don't need these things. You don't need these things. I have always found that the most authentic thing that you can do is post using your phone and the quality from your phone to make it feel as real as possible. Because when people are scrolling through TikTok, they do not want to be interrupted from their entertainment. People are on TikTok to be entertained. They're not on TikTok to be sold. So if you interrupt them with a blatant ad, they're just going to skip right past your video and never watch it. But if you interrupt them with something pretty funny that doesn't feel like an ad and it feels like it fits naturally into their For You page, they're probably going to watch it. And then once they realize, oh, that's a pretty cool screwdriver, I might want that. Oh, there's a link. Click. Then they buy the product. Makes your life a lot easier. Makes your life a lot easier. So, but moral of the story is you don't need to be creative, guys. You really don't. You can ethically steal content. It's really easy to do. Just replicate the viral success that other people are having in your own way. And you just need to have at least 10 to 20 minutes a day to create content and do some research. That's really about it. And a little bit of motivation and a lot of interest, determination, and discipline. And you can make this work for you. And I'm sure you've got it. Otherwise, you would not be here with me at all. And the best part about this is the only monetary investment you need to really put into this is your time. As we all know, time is the most expensive thing in life. So if you can put your time into it and make it worth your while, I think that investment pays for itself. At the beginning of the day, to be honest, I think it does. Now, is this real life? For a second there, I didn't think it was. When I saw $97,000 in 30 days, for lack of a better term, I shit myself. I didn't know what was going on. I thought I was sleeping. My wife did. But when I quit my job on the 15th of March, I had made $60,000 in commissions. I didn't know what was going on. My boss literally walked into my office and said, "Hey, I see you're making money on TikTok. When am I gonna lose you?" And I said, "Man, I was actually about to come talk to you about that today." He goes, "So when am I gonna lose you?" And I said, "Well, I was gonna come talk to you about that today." He goes, "So you're quitting?" And I said, "Yep." Stood up, shook his hand, finished out the rest of my day. We hugged, no bad blood, and I was on about my life. And just so you guys know, I was a finance manager at a car dealership. I had a pretty good job. I made 6 figures a year. But then I made 6 figures in a month, and it changed my life forever. Changed my life forever. And yes, this is real life. Sorry, I got carried away there. I made it my mission to help people just like you guys, regular, everyday individuals that want to help better their lives, whether it's just a little bit of money per day, a little bit of money per month, a little bit of side money to help with bills, a little bit of side money to help with groceries, or an entirely life-changing opportunity that changes your life for the better financially forever. I made it my mission to help you guys. And because of that, we started the Social Army. The Social Army is a community full of like-minded individuals just like yourself. You remember earlier when I said I invested $11 to join a community because I wanted to learn from the best of the best? Well, that's what I've created. I've created a community full of nothing but the best of the best. I have people inside this community right now that are making $7,000 to $8,000 a day. A day. Because they decided to join the TikTok Shop affiliate program and find ways to make their lives better financially. There's no excuse when it comes to doing this. The possibilities are there. I'm living proof of it. The entire community that I have is living, walking proof that this works. It's absolutely insane what this can do for you. Now, not only is it a community, but it's an entire course of 3 hours plus of course material, not only from me, but from other coaches that we've brought in as well. And on this, we don't even show everybody that teaches you guys how to do this kind of stuff. You're going to get perspectives from myself. You're going to get perspectives from Ashley, who is a multi-6-figure earner, not only in TikTok, but on e-commerce across the platform over the last decade on multiple different platforms. She's also a reseller for like vintage clothes. She knows what she's doing. Then we have my own module. Then we have the entire TikTok Shop basics that teaches you how to do this all the way from A to Z, more in depth than I can ever show you in a simple live session like this. And we do community lives every Wednesday. I want to show you guys a couple of the wins from the people in the community, okay? You remember Kaylee earlier who made that $9,000 in a month? Well, one of those days, she made $1,000 in a day. Insane. We have a guy named Yosh. He only does lives. And from one of his live sessions on May 3rd, he made $2,000 in a live session. A live session. Just going on talking to people just like you and I are doing right here. Crazy. Crazy. Then you have Ring, who made $6,000, $6,500 from May 1st to May 7th. Then you have P&W Dad. You guys remember the guy that I said that was making $7,000 to $8,000 a day right now? That's P&W. Right there. $6,800 made in 7 days. And that was back in May. Just this morning, he posted a screenshot of a $7,000 day. Absolute insanity. Absolute insanity. Then you have Jordy from April 6th to May 5th, made $15,000. I'm sorry, 16 grand. What could $16,000 in a month do for you? Is that life-changing amounts of money? Excuse me. Is that life-changing amounts of money? I'm sure it could be. I'm sure it could be. And if you're telling me no, I want your life. Because for me, that is absolute life-changing amounts of money. Because it was for me. And I know it can be for you as well. And then you have Jennifer. Jennifer started on the 17th of April. And by the 1st of May, she had made $11,000 in her first 2 weeks. It's possible, guys. It is very possible. And by joining us and learning from the best of the best, that's what's going to help you get there. That's how you kickstart your success and fast track your success with the affiliate program on TikTok. We also do weekly live sessions, which we're doing one again tomorrow night, where we go on and we do a Q&A and answer everybody's questions about the TikTok Shop for the week prior. We go over any sort of changes that are happening, anything in the community, anything inside TikTok Shop guidelines, any sort of brand deals that we're launching, like the one that we just did with a company called Happy Nuts, which we've got going on. We bring on people who are doing well within the community. We spotlight great creators. We bring them on, allow them to talk to the community, explain to everybody what's doing well for them. Just like this one here, we had a guy named John. He found success in lives. And granted, he wasn't one of the best creators out there, but he found some success in lives. And we wanted to bring him on stage to talk to everybody and let people know what he did that was making it different for him versus everybody else. And we do this every single Wednesday. Every Wednesday, we have a live session. And again, like I said, we have one tomorrow, and we're going to be bringing a couple of more people on stage. But we introduce new people all the time because we want you guys to know what's going on. We want you guys to have different perspectives on how to make this work for you and how to find success inside the TikTok shop. And then on top of that, I want to give you guys a little sneak peek as to what you're going to see on the inside. Earlier on in this slideshow, you guys saw the hot products from last week. We do that all the time. And now we have a new inspiration tab where you can go through and draw inspiration from other creators. You also have the main chat. So you have your main chat, your TikTok shop chat, your off-topic chat, and a video feedback chat. This is one of my favorite ones, is the video feedback, for the simple fact that if you want to post a video on TikTok, but you're unsure if you think your hook is good, or if you're unsure if your controversy is good, or your relatability is good, or your call to action is good, or if the video overall is good, post it in the video feedback channel. Tag me. I'll go through and personally review that video just for you. We also have a violations chat, which is huge because a lot of people get violations out of nowhere. And if you've already been doing TikTok shop, you probably have a good idea of how those violations are. Nobody likes them. Nobody likes them. So we have a violations chat to kind of help people around that. And then we also have your wins channel, which is where you guys saw that earlier. The wins channel is my favorite channel for the simple fact that if you want some motivation, go look through some of those wins. You'll see some crazy numbers inside that wins channel. So, and then we also have the week's best videos. We look for the best videos that are on TikTok, the best performing videos, millions and upon millions of views and sales, and we post them in here for you guys to go look at for inspiration. So that way you have a good idea on exactly how you can kind of make this work. And then we have exclusive brand deals inside inside Social Army, which is exactly what I was just talking about with Happy Nuts. That's a deal where if you partner or join our community and join us, you will get exclusive higher commission offers than you would than you would if you were to just apply for a free sample with them on the shop. We want to bring exclusivity to our members, and we want you guys to be the first people to get your hands on some of these products and some of these great deals to blow them up on TikTok before anybody else does. So you get a lot of exclusive perks by being with us. But in a nutshell, you're going to have 3 hours of course content, weekly live sessions, a helpful community full of normal people and big creators like myself, access to special TikTok shop resources, Social Army exclusive brand deals, and much, much more. And this is just the beginning, guys. This is just the beginning. We're on the ground level, sprinting for the finish line. Sprinting. And I want you guys to be a part of it. Now, this is the part where I sell you guys a $4,000 course. Yes, give me all of your money, please, right now. No, I'm kidding. Please don't leave. Stay. I really hope you stayed. I'm totally kidding. I'm not here to make millions of dollars off of you guys. I'm not here to sell you some crazy course full of fluff. I'm not here to sell you some sort of false reality, false dreams, false community, false whatever the hell it is. No, I'm not here for any of that. And let me tell you why. Having technical difficulties, Social Army Academy is going to be what will help you break the barrier of making money on the internet. And I wanted to make it affordable for everybody. I wanted to make it affordable for everybody so that anybody who wanted to join and figure this out could. Because I was once in your shoes. For 10 years, I tried everything from SaaS to drop shipping to affiliate marketing on eBay, on Amazon, through Instagram, through Facebook, through Pinterest. I tried it all. Literally tried it all for 10 years. I've lost tens of thousands of dollars just by dumping money into opportunity after opportunity after opportunity just to be let down. Because everybody out there was hosting these masterclasses, these courses, this is the only course you'll ever need to buy because it's going to make you millions of dollars. False dreams, false realities. I bought into every single one of them because I was naive. And I really thought that the next course was going to be it for me, that the next webinar was going to be it for me, that the next guru was going to teach me something that I didn't already know. And I was wrong. I'm not here to tell you that I'm going to teach you something that you don't already know. No. What I am here to tell you, though, is that I've created a community where the value where the value you gain from that outweighs anything else you're going to get from anyone else from anywhere else. And the reason is it's not just one person giving you the value. It's hundreds. It's thousands of people who see things from a different perspective, giving you that value. That's where the value comes from. And we wanted to charge as little as possible because we want everybody to have that opportunity. That's why we offer it for $12 a week or $39 a month. It is completely up to you. And hell, you may even come in just for 7 days, get all the information you leave, and dip. Cool. My goal was to make sure that you guys have all the information you need and want in one place for one affordable price. And that's it. That's it. I didn't want to be one of those guys. I didn't. And I'm not going to be one of those guys who wants to flash off a Lamborghini because he got 15,000 people to buy a course that costs $500. It's not worth my time. It's not worth your time. And I'm not that person. But I do want to let you guys know this is a once in a lifetime opportunity. Okay. We are literally living inside of a digital gold rush. And because of this, everybody deserves a chance. And that $12 you saw is actually not going to be what it is. Because you guys showed up to this webinar and you spent all that time listening to me yap and listening to me to talk about a whole bunch of crazy stuff that you probably don't think is real until you see it and experience it for yourself, because I didn't either. I want to give you guys 35% off your very first month or your very first week. I highly recommend that you go with the month because it's more bang for your buck. And you get a full 30 days of a full learning experience. And if you don't like it, that's okay. You can always cancel and move on. No hard feelings. But at the end of the day, I think that you'll find the community to be one of the most fun and exciting places to be around. We conversate every day. We have funny stories. We chat. We have fun. We do lives. Everybody in there is family. And everybody in there is personally recruited either by myself or some of the other trusted coaches that we have. And the best part is, not only can you earn money as an affiliate with TikTok, but you can also earn money as an affiliate with us. So without any further delay, I want to give you guys the offer. So give me 1 second here. I'm having trouble. I'm having trouble figuring out life. There we go. I've just included the offer right there, guys. I want you to go ahead and click that link. If you want to join us today, use that 35% off code. It's webinar 35. Webinar 35. You can get into the community today. Now, make sure you have a Discord account. Okay? Make sure you have a Discord account. Now, remember at the very beginning when I said I had a couple of gifts for you guys? I had a couple of goodies. Well, one of those goodies is somebody in here, somebody lucky enough that signs up tonight is going to get a free one-on-one coaching with me. I'm going to go in and do a full dive on your account, critique everything that you got going on. Or if you're brand new and you've never done anything before, guess what? You're going to be in there with me. And I'm going to show you how to do all this one-on-one. No interruptions, no distractions, pure one-on-one with me. And another lucky winner is going to get an entire month free of the Social Army. But the only kicker to this is you guys got to sign up for the community because I want all of you guys there. I want all of you there. I want you guys to learn from the best of the best. I want you guys to experience what it's like to be inside of a community full of like-minded individuals all striving for the same common goal, success. There's not a lot of places like this, guys. That's why I created it. And there's a lot you can learn from some of these people in here. There's a lot that you can learn from some of these people in here. So at the end of the day, I just want to thank you guys for showing up. I want to thank you guys for being here today. I want to urge you guys to take a look at the offer that we have down here and really urge you to think about joining, because at the end of the day, if you want to find your success and you want to fast track your way to success, the fastest way to do it is by surrounding yourself with like-minded individuals. There's an old saying, you are the average of the company you keep. If you surround yourself with 5 bums, guess what? You'll be the 6th. But if you surround yourself with 5 millionaires, guess what? You're bound to be the 6th. They rub off on you. Trust me. My business partners are rubbing off on me. I started going to the gym 2 days ago, and now I can't straighten my arm all the way out. So it happens. It works. Now, real quick, like I said, I told you guys in the very beginning, I was going to go through and answer some questions at the very end. Now, do bear with me. There is a 15-second delay. So whatever questions you got, shotgun them to the chat. And I will answer any questions you have for the next, how long have we been on here? Probably for the next 10 minutes or so. Yeah, for the next 10 minutes, I will shotgun any questions you have in the chat. Send them in. Send them in. We got a couple right here already. Amelia, yes, as far as I know, even if you have already got in with 1,000 followers, you'll be able to stay in. Yes, that is correct. If you got in with 1,000 followers, you won't be kicked out. They will not revoke your status. You will stay in just fine. You will stay in just fine. Just fine. No worries there. How do I get rid of... Can I shut off the... I can't. There we go. Now you guys got my big-ass head. Now you got my big old head. All right, cool. Let all the information pour out of my brain. Looking like Megamind over here. Wow, it's too late for the discount. I already paid for the month. Jasper, Bonnie already paid for the month. Is there any way we can give her the discount? Or maybe discount her on her next month or something like that? There is no place like this anywhere. No, there's not. Does this work for the Hispanic market too? Julian, if you're bilingual, dude, you have an upper hand. Period. You have an upper hand. So many Spanish speakers. That guy Yoshi that I showed you earlier that did $2,000 in a live session, he only does Spanish lives. He does not do English lives at all. All of his stuff is Spanish, and he kills it. He made 30 grand in the month of April only doing Spanish lives. Crazy. Crazy. Should I start? Let's see here. Just signed up. Let's go. Lewis, Raphael, just join. Let's go. Brenda, I just joined. Let's go. Juanita, I have no shop already, but I was denied to be an affiliate. Will I be able to apply again once I hit 5K followers? Yeah, Juanita, you should be able to. Should I start a new page? Rebecca, do you already have a large following on one of your main pages? Jumping into the deep. Let's go. That's the best way to do it. Sink or swim, baby. Sink or swim. Can I join the Discord group with the code in the morning? Yes, Brenda, you should be able to. Should I have more than one TikTok account, a separate one for the shop affiliate? Bonnie, I do. I have a personal page where I post my content, which is probably where a lot of you guys found me. And then I have my shop only pages. So I would recommend that, yes. I need help with the structure of the video. I've noticed that a lot of the videos blow up, say I, or use a lot of hands, or just instead of the script. What do I do? Lewis, if you join the group, man, inside the course, I give you a perfect example of how you can create a better video in the exact way that you just explained. I also have my YouTube channel. You can subscribe to that as well. This is my name here on the YouTube channel. I have a case study video of my most viral video where I go in depth, completely in depth, on how to create a good video structure. Please send me a message in the server. I'll take care of you. Yes, guys. Jasper. His name is S.A. Jasper in the server. The code will be active for 24 hours. Marcy joined. Let's go. TJ just signed up. Let's go. Thanks. What are the first things to do? What do you mean? In the group, Raphael, there's a tab in there that says start here, start there, and then start browsing through it. But one of the first things you should do is go through and watch the course. After you sign up through WAP, which is the website where the course is hosted on, make sure you claim Discord access inside the hub. Once you've claimed that Discord access, you have access to the community. I was banned on TikTok Shop for Creator. I started a new account. I have 7K, but I don't see the Shop for Creator, just for Seller and Creator Sellers program. Oh, Creator Rewards program. I can't add a photo in here. Jordan, God, I'm having a hard time saying your name. Jordania. But there's a QR code that you can scan that'll give you access to the TikTok Shop for Creator. If you join the community, I have it posted in there. You can join up, message me, and I'll send it right over to you. I will sign up for Discord and then jump in. Let's go, Juanita. Just join. Definitely hope I get the one-on-one giveaway. Let's go, Raven. What if you're under 18? If you're under 18, I don't recommend this, but there's ways around it. You have to use somebody who's over 18. You've got to use their tax information. I don't promote that. But if you're under 18, try to stay away from it because it's just a violation magnet, to be honest with you. And depending how far under 18 you are, you don't have much longer. If you're like 17 years old, you don't have much longer until you're 18. And hopefully by the time you do turn 18, TikTok will have sorted out all their issues anyway. So you are practically giving away the training and we're just paying maintenance fees for the server. Thank you, Bonnie. Thank you for understanding that. So many people fail to realize that that's really what we're doing here. At the end of the day, yes, it takes money to make money in a lot of cases, right? Stuff like this, like you said, we're paying for the maintenance fees. There's fees to run all of this stuff, especially as we grow. We have to support it, right? So that's where this comes from. Yes, 100%. If the products are trending, do you still promote it? Of course. What my most viral video was on those Lenovo headphones. I don't have them with me right now, but they're actually hanging behind me over there on top, right somewhere up there. Anyway, that they were trending. They were going crazy. Someone else had like a 12 million view video, and then I surpassed them. I had the most viewed video on TikTok for that product. So yeah, 100%. I'm in. Thanks for the discount. Let's go, Aaron. If the product isn't trending, do you still promote it? No. So yes and no. If the product is not trending, it better be a viral style of product. Now, the product does not have to have tens of thousands of sales for it to work. If the product, like take the loop lasso, for example. This product in the very beginning, oh, that's cool. You guys want to see that? That's cool. This product in the very beginning, when they first went live on TikTok, they only had a couple of thousand sales. People stayed away from it because they thought it was a gimmicky toy. Fast forward 2 months, they've got over 16, almost 17,000 sales now on TikTok and have made almost $500,000. Crazy. But it was a viral style product and it had good reviews. So a lot of people caught on to that and started promoting it and it blew up. So no, it does not have to be trending for you to still promote it, but make sure if you do promote it, it is a viral type of product. Now, if you find like a shaker cup, like this, that's just not trending, and it's got like 100 sales, don't promote that. You can't make a shaker cup viral unless it's got some sort of crazy something in it that's going to, regenerate water out of air, then yeah. But if it's a standard shaker cup, it's just not going to work. Like this here, this is the coldest cup. I'm going to have a hard time making this thing go viral if I do at all. It's a cool design. It's a cool cup, but it's just a typical tumbler. There's nothing special about it. Every tumbler does what this does. They just have a cool name and a cool design. Should I use my niche account for TikTok Shop? No. If you already have an account with a good amount of followers, do not use that account for the TikTok Shop. You will ruin your analytics. Now, if your account is already something that's kind of like a broad niche where there's already a lot of sales to be made within your niche. For example, if you're a stay-at-home mom and your content is stay-at-home mom content, you can you can make TikTok Shop content on the account, but keep it focused towards stuff that makes your life as a stay-at-home mom easier, if that makes sense. So like, for example, if you're a stay-at-home mom, posting videos about vacuums, those would do just fine on your page because it makes your life easier. It's a cool vacuum like the Homika vacuum. It's cordless. It's got powerful suction. It's viral worthy. So many people go viral with it. And actually one of the most viral, the people who tend to go viral the most with that product are stay-at-home moms. But that's a niche that you can branch off and it's broad enough to promote products that other stay-at-home moms would want to buy from you. So, and I don't think you're a stay-at-home mom, Raphael. But I was just using that as an example. How do you get free samples? So in the TikTok Shop, in the back office, there's an area where you can request those samples as long as you meet the follower count and the threshold that they provide. You also can just message sellers directly and ask for samples. That's what I did with this. I messaged them and asked them, I said, hey, can I please get a sample of this? I want to promote it. And he said yes. And the funny thing is that the creator of this brand was inside the Discord community, and I didn't even know it. He just joined and kind of laid low for a while. And then he messaged me on Discord and said, hey, I saw your message on TikTok. We're going to get you a sample sent out. Don't worry. But yeah, this stuff right here, you can always ask for samples. You can always ask for samples. How about me, stay-at-home dad? Same thing, dude. I'm a stay-at-home dad as well. I've got 4 kids, guys. You guys, a little bit about me, okay? I'm an average Joe. Joe Schmuck, Joe Schmo. I'm nothing special. I play video games. I have a bad addiction to video games. I have 4 kids. I'm married. I have 2 dogs and a cat. I live in the great state of Oklahoma. Really weird place, by the way. Don't recommend. Anyway, I'm nobody special. I'm a stay-at-home dad. My very first viral video. Why am I losing everything today? It's not back there. It was on a bubble blaster. A bubble blaster. It was a toy. It was a kid's toy. Did 7 million views. So yes, if you're a stay-at-home parent, if you're a stay-at-home dad, stay-at-home mom, that is a great niche to be in because other stay-at-home parents want to make their lives easier. So finding products that make your life easier as a stay-at-home parent, it's one of the best things you can do. One of the best niches to get into. I'm in Oklahoma too. Let's go. What video games do you play? I'm first-person shooter games, so I play a lot of Call of Duty. I play Apex. I play CSGO every so often. I'm not a mouse and key player. I'm a controller player. You know, I've got my beat-up old scuff here. Don't judge it. It's white with really weird paint. But yeah. So, all right, guys. Any other questions before we close out here? We're coming up on the end. By the way, guys, if you haven't already, the code is going to be available for the next 24 hours. Webinar 35. You're going to get 35% off of your very first month. And I recommend signing up for the month. Okay. Join now while you can. In a couple of months, or not a couple of months here, in a couple of weeks, things are going to start changing. And right now, this is going to be the cheapest you're ever going to get into this community. And if you lock your spot in now, you're grandfathered in. Nothing will change. Nothing will go up. Like I said, excuse me, I'm not here to make $1 million off of anybody. I am here, though, however, to provide the best quality course material and the best quality community that we ever can. And the only way for us to do that is by continually bringing in other coaches, other people with knowledge, to help bring that up for everybody else. So just know that right now, if you sign up with us tonight, this is going to be the lowest price you're ever going to get into this community for. And it's worth doing. The only way you're going to find success is by learning from those who are doing what you want to do, not your boss. Will your course help people with no experience? Brenda, that's what the course was created for, 100%. I have made this course as easy to understand. My 8-year-old son could take this course and learn how to post and edit videos the next day. That's how simple this is. I've made it very easy and very simple for anybody to get into. People of all ages, people who are technology illiterate, for lack of a better term. I have made this very, very simple. Very simple. I forgot to add code. What can I do about it? But I think I only did the week. Can I pay for the month and use the code? Jasper, can you help Juanita there? There we go. He's already on it. Lewis, it's most likely the structure of the video, man, if I'm being honest. Does the video not hit the FYP before my audience? What do you mean, Raphael? You're welcome, Bonnie. I'm excited to see you there. I'm excited to get you started. I'm excited to have you get rolling. I'm excited to have someone who understands value as much as you do to be a part of the community, because people like you are what makes it great. People like you are what makes it great. I love it. I absolutely love it. Like I said, there's a 15-second delay, so I'm going to let the couple of questions I asked go out. I've started posting videos, but it doesn't go past 150 views. I'm not sure if it's the structure of the video or the product. It just depends, Lewis. It could be if the product has bad reviews and not a lot of sales, it could be the product. If it's not a trending product, it could be the product. Sometimes you got to post 5 or 6 videos of the same product if it's not already trending to get going. The video does not hit the FYP before my audience. So your audience probably won't see a shot video, to be honest with you. It's most likely going to go straight to the For You page. Yeah, Lewis, if you join up, dude, post one of your videos in the video review channel, and I'll look at it for you. Are you using the new TikTok creator app? I'm not. I probably should learn a little bit about that, huh? If we join tonight, do we have access to the webinar tomorrow night? Oh, Ginger, did you not get to see the webinar? Of course, Marcy. Of course. Thank you for being here. Seriously. Yes. Is it different tomorrow? No, not necessarily different tomorrow, Ginger. Jasper, are we sending a replay of this? No, Brenda, you don't have to worry about that app. Don't worry about it. Raven, my videos have gotten over 10K plus views, but I'm only getting like 2 to 5 sales. Is that good or bad? That's fine, Raven. 10,000 views, to be honest with you, was nothing. absolutely nothing in terms of the TikTok shop. In order for you to judge if a video is bad or not in terms of sales, if you have 100,000 views and you've only made like 10 sales, there's a problem. But you're still getting sales at the end of the day. On a 100,000 view video, you should have at least made 100 plus sales on that video alone. But at 10,000 views, you can't really judge it yet. TikTok is still trying to find the audience that resonates well with the video and the product. So they're still looking for the right place to put it, per se. Thank you so much. Yes. Truly appreciate your time today. I got demotivated with the low views, and this really helped me. I truly appreciate everything that you did tonight. Of course, Lewis, man. At the end of the day, dude, don't worry. Low views, they come and they go. TikTok is literally a wave. You just got to ride the highs with the highs and ride the lows with the lows. Understand that the lows are not permanent and the highs are not. The highs are not permanent either. Everything good comes to an end. Everything good comes to an end. Remember that. And when you're at the bottom, there's only one way to go, and that's up. So if you're down in the dumps on your views, you're probably not the only one. I can't catch a break in terms of views either, and neither can some of the biggest creators on this app. TikTok is going through a lot of changes right now, and especially in regards to the affiliate program and TikTok shop. So you can expect your views to be in the shitter, for lack of a better term. A lot of people are. But at the end of the day, it's okay, because if you continue to post videos now, within the next month, videos that hit the For You page now that were good will get put into a queue, essentially, and they might just go viral. Videos go viral all the time, 2, 3, 4, 5 weeks later. That's why you never delete videos. Brenda, I answered that a little bit more in depth on in the course. But yes, I do. But I only give them 30-day codes, never anything more. I'm a complete newbie to TikTok, as I do not currently have a TikTok account, but I want to be a part of this great life-changing event. Will this course help someone like me? It will, but you've got some work cut out for you. If you're in a position to where you can spend some money to buy an account that already has affiliate access, I would recommend doing that. But if you're not, you've got some work cut out for you. You've got to grow an account. But the good thing is, by growing that account, you'll learn how to create content. It's one of the easiest things to do. That's where your experience comes in. Grow that account to 5,000 followers. You'll learn how to make content pretty quick. All right, guys. We're going to call it here. We've been on for about an hour. I appreciate every last one of you guys for being here. You have no idea. This is why I do what I do, is to help individuals like you, because I was in your shoes once. I was there. And I know what it feels like to not have somebody like me who's actually rooting for you and who's actually in your corner and who's actually putting out stuff to really help you out and be genuine about it. I was there. No one out there. No one exists like this out there. You're not going to find a better community than us. You're not. And I don't say that to toot my own horn. Let the reviews speak for themselves. Go to WAP. Go look at our reviews. Let those reviews speak for themselves. Those reviews come from the heart. Those reviews come from people's hearts. Some of those reviews are paragraphs long. Go take a look at them. Appreciate you guys. Everybody have a great night, and I look forward to seeing all of you in the community tomorrow. I'm probably going to jump off, say hi to a few people, and go to bed. It's been a long day. I've been up since 6 a.m. It's day 2 in the gym, and my body is dead. I'm out of shape. I got to get back in shape. All right, guys. Have a great night. I appreciate each and every one of you. I hope to see you guys in the community tomorrow. Bye.